Welcome to Sir Betterment, where we bring you financial, motivating, and betterment knowledge. In this video, we'll talk about how to become a millionaire in a year. So without further ado, let's get into it. Millionaire. It's a title that plenty of us would love to have, but is it even possible? If you really want to, you can become a millionaire this year. At some point in their lives, everyone had the opportunity to become a millionaire. Still, they gambled it away on flashy vehicles, expensive houses, and an extravagant lifestyle that isn't worth living. Believe it or not, becoming a billionaire is as easy as 1, 2, 3. If you take my 7 pieces of advice to heart, I guarantee you will one day be a millionaire. Here's to making this happen this year. Number 1. Create a wealth vision. The first step toward financial success is developing a financial plan. Einstein once claimed that imagination is more important than knowledge. When you have a clear goal for your life, you stop caring what other people think of you. It's a sign that you're prepared to transition into the life you want. This implies that you're finally making some decisions instead of always going along with the flow. It means that you will make the life you desire, despite the obstacles offered by your family, friends, and society. The more detailed and quantifiable your vision, the better. Start motivating yourself by saying, I will be making $1 million per year by December 2023. I will get a check for over $500,000 by October 2023. I will take a 6-week vacation in Thailand in the next 6 months. Quantify it, measure it, get excited by it. Number 2. Work smarter and harder than your competition. Identify your competition. How hard are they working? What are some differentiators you can bring to your workplace or market? Start by working smarter. There's no use in working harder if your work isn't effective at producing income. You'll only be wasting precious time and effort. There's no sense in selling ice cream cones on your front lawn in the dead of winter. Instead, set up a booth at the park in the sizzling summertime. You get the idea? Simple. Common sense changes can significantly improve your effectiveness. Work harder than others is willing. We've all seen the guy or gal at the office who works harder than anyone else. Maybe they're a little nerdy or too interested in their job. Or are they? Maybe they're onto something. After all, aren't they the ones getting the promotions? Don't believe the saying, work smarter, not harder. Do both. Work smart and work hard. Number 3. Identify ideal mentors and partners. Don't settle with just finding a job. Instead, you can try making a career for yourself. But how? You make a career for yourself by opening doors for the kind of individuals you'd want to learn from and work with. In this way, you may develop close working relationships with the people who would be the best role models for you. Wealthy people work to learn. Poor people work for money. So ask yourself, who do I admire? Who is my role model? Who has the life you envision? How can I use my skills and abilities to enhance and improve their work? Now that you are a part of the inner circle, you'll have access to information, experiences, and possibilities that would otherwise be unavailable if you didn't grab the chance to work with these people. Putting yourself useful in other people's lives help you get the mentors and allies you need to become a millionaire. You focus all your energy and attention on finding ways to assist them. By helping them, you position yourself in a unique place. In this unique new position, making lots of money becomes easy. Number 4. Focus on who instead of how. As Dan Sullivan puts it, rugged individualism is something you must overcome to become a millionaire or financially successful. Ambitious people often ask themselves, how do I do this? This is a great question to have when you're just getting started on your journey. But when your vision expands and your time becomes more precious, you begin to ask yourself a new set of questions. Who can help me achieve my goal? Or Who can do this for me? Instead of figuring out the how, you find the who to handle it for you. In today's technological age, it's easy to hire help using platforms like Upwork. People with time and expertise are waiting in every corner of the globe. Recruit them and use them. By effectively communicating the what and the why, you can get the best people on board with whatever you're attempting to do. You can't make $1 million by doing all the work alone. You need to start building a team. And just as with anything else, you want to jump in before you're completely prepared. Because in reality, there's never a good time to begin anything. You're never pre-qualified to do anything. It is always the leap itself and then working through the process that qualifies you. Number 5. Increase your income. It is easier to increase your income than reduce your expenses. You can only do so much to lower your costs without significantly changing your way of life. There are, however, several ways to increase your earnings. If you have a job, you should approach your superior and request a pay increase. Sometimes, it just requires a simple conversation about the value you bring to the organization to get the raise. If you have a conversation with your boss about your future career, you may find out where you stand and devise a strategy to increase your salary. If you can't move from your current position, it may be time to look for a new job that can pay more and provide more opportunities for promotions. There are other ways to boost your income than working more hours at your current job. You may earn extra money by starting a side hustle in your spare time. Side hustles like driving for a rideshare company and making grocery deliveries don't require a huge time commitment. If you know how to stack your side hustles correctly, you can make $1,000 or more daily. In the long run, increasing your income through passive income is the greatest option. Passive income is money you earn that isn't tied to the number of hours you work. Passive income strategies include affiliate sales, land rental, home rental, and many more. Passive income may be earned in several ways, although it may take some time to get them up and running. Once they are, you may earn money even while you're not actively engaged in the business. Number 6. Continually update your values or definition of success. It's important to surround yourself with positive influences and seek new experiences that broaden your horizons and improve your outlook on life. When you were young, you were focused on what your friends thought about you. As you got older, your focus shifted. Peak experiences are a certain kind of experience that brings something that has been out of focus back into focus. This life-altering event causes one to see the world in a new light. You should always be directing your attention toward the things that have personal significance and value to you. It's important to stop and ask yourself, how much of my focus is wasted on things that aren't important to my life? How much time and effort do I spend on things that don't help me get closer to my goals? You want to set goals around the values you aspire to have. You should create habits and surround yourself with things that constantly remind you of your principles. The way you think affects the way you see the world. You then want to live by those values and principles you created. The next step is to consistently engage in activities that strengthen and broaden your core values. If your definition of success hasn't changed in the past 12 months, then you haven't learned much. If your idea of success hasn't changed, you haven't had any powerful experiences. Number 7. Don't believe in discouraging people. If you admit that you probably won't become a billionaire, you'll stop striving for anything more than the ordinary. Your expectations for the future are very important and will play a major role in shaping your destiny. After all, what you think influences what you do, and what you do determines what happens to you. When you listen to discouraging people, you let them accomplish their goal, to drag you down and ensure you don't surpass their success. What you should do is prove them wrong while being humble. I assure you that your actions will speak louder than your words. I promise you, at the end of the day, you just have to get out there and become a millionaire. It's not hard. If you desire something badly enough, you can train yourself to get it. Making $1 million is entirely within your reach. The road to $1 million requires a new you. But as Albert Einstein said, the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Here's the truth: you're completely preoccupied with something right now. That's a fact. If you want to understand who you are, you must discover where your current focus and attention lie. Ask yourself, what am I currently focused on? What is currently meaningful to me? What could be meaningful to me? What could I value? Who could I be? So what do you think? Are you up for the challenge of becoming a millionaire in a year? What are you willing to do to get that $1 million goal? Let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Also, click the subscribe button and notification bell for more videos like this. See you at the next one.